It's time for another installment of the Mad Hacktress vlog. Crap. You know what would be so cool? Having like a echo button that I could push so that my voice was like mad, hack, tress. That would be very cool. I'd like to be able to do that sort of like in real life. Just be able to like have my voice go like to a booming, echoey kind of thing. That would be impressive as all hell. So, I'm starting to feel a little bit better. I still have like a thing going on, but otherwise I'm doing okay. So that's good. I'm glad because I didn't particularly enjoy being sick. Last weekend when I was out at my dad's place, my stepmother has a new laptop, and because I get really jealous when I see people with new computers, when I came home I decided to wipe my computer, format the hard drive, and start from scratch. Because I wanted to have a new, clean operating system. You know, computer never runs as well as it does like that first week or whatever. So I wanted to have all of that and have a nice shiny new computer. Well, it took me 2 days to completely pooch Windows Vista. Totally destroyed it. And so I had to reinstall everything again and whatever, you know, get the restore disks and whatever. So that was cool. No problem there. I mean, the disks are right there. And it was like takes 10 minutes to do the imaging of the computer. But I have no idea what I did to the operating system. I have never in my entire life seen an operating system just do what this had done. It couldn't open dialog boxes. The desktop would run, but like the File Explorer version of Explorer.exe wouldn't run. And in Windows Vista, all of the like run DLL process is not used very often. All of the control panels and whatever are all Explorer windows. So that was totally screwed up. The display properties were completely whacked out beyond all comprehension. It was just absolutely unreal. And I don't know what I did. I couldn't uninstall. I couldn't reinstall. I couldn't access anything. I couldn't do anything. It was unbelievable. So, okay then. So I just basically formatted and started from scratch again. And so, whatever. But now we're like 5 days in and I haven't screwed it up. So whatever I did, I don't have any idea. But I did a good job on it. So for all of the work that I did last week at work, I got paid for 32 hours, which doesn't make an ounce of sense. So I told my boss, I'm like, hello, this isn't quite right. And normally, I would be paid 37, which is what I would normally work, would be 3/8 and 2 7s. So that's all I want, is just to be paid for my 37 hours. So that's what I told him. And I asked him, I'm like, how many hours should I have on my paycheck? Because I know how long I was here. And I wondered if he did it on purpose for some reason. Like he thought, you know, hey, I'm going to give her like a 6 tonight or whatever. And I just didn't know how many hours I was supposed to be working. Maybe my shifts were shorter and I just was not aware of that fact. But he's like, oh, it should have been at least 37 hours and then some overtime on top of that. Because the one day I was there for like 11 hours. And I actually mentioned that I had been there for 11 hours, though it wasn't with the intention of getting paid extra time. Though you could see, like, when I told him, then he kind of took it that way. And I really, at one point, meant to say that, hey, you know, by the way, I wasn't, like, gunning for overtime or whatever. So he said it should have been at least 37 with some overtime. And I'm like, nope, not quite. It only comes out to 32. So I told him, you know, if they could just throw on that extra 5 hours, you know, I don't want the regular time to be bumped up to 37 plus the overtime hours. I just want 37 total. So hopefully he'll be able to get that taken care of. Because for mostly, like, I mean, I'm in a union and I don't really even care about the money so much, but I just like to have the hours sort of put on just in case. Because when I had my last job interview for something, they chose another candidate over me because of tenure, and I would not want that to become a factor. Like, I'm used to working way more hours than I get credit for already, but I at least want to get credit for as many hours as I can possibly get credit for. I talk about work a lot, which is probably kind of annoying and nobody cares about, but, you know, whatever. That's really like the big thing that goes on in my life. I went out to a buffet tonight. And that was kind of cool. I haven't been out to dinner in a long time, so it was a lot of fun. Me and my housemate went out, just the two of us, and we went to the Chinese buffet that's right by the house. It's interesting because even though it's a Chinese buffet, I had like French fries and onion rings and pasta salad because I'm not a big fan of Chinese food. And I mean, even though I could make French fries and onion rings and pasta salad at home anytime, it was like I didn't have to cook, and I could have had anything. It was the selection, whatever. So I just enjoyed it. It was great. It was good company. We were away from the house for a little while. It was fun. Then we came home and watched Over the Hedge because he had never seen it, and nor had his younger daughter. So we all kind of put that on and sat around and watched it because that's like one of the funniest movies ever in the history of the universe. So that was pretty cool. And then everybody else went to bed, and because I normally work nights, but I wasn't working tonight, because I was taking a nap, even though they asked me if I wanted to work tonight, and I'm like, no. I've been sick all week, I need a night off. I stayed home, and I've been awake all night, and now I'm recording this video. I'm now going to go to bed, and that's it. Bye.